Well, two people are behind bars tonight in connection to a horrific murder and kidnapping that led investigators all the way to Jackson, Mississippi. Good evening and thanks so much for watching. I'm Whitney Miller. It all began Thursday when 35-year-old Callie Burnett was found dead in her home in Laranger, and her two young children were missing. An Amber Alert was sent out, and hours later the children were found in Jackson, Mississippi, one of them dead. Daniel Callihan was arrested and shockingly confessed to the crime while our cameras were rolling. Now he faces a capital murder charge. I sat down with a local law professor to talk about the lengthy legal battle ahead.
I did.
A shocking confession Friday from 36-year-old Daniel Callihan as he was escorted from a police station in Jackson, Mississippi.
I had no reason for what I did. All I know is I want to say I was sober and only on Lexapro and off Lexapro, and I'm also diagnosed borderline with a multiple personality disorder.
He confessed to the murder of Erin Brunette following the murder of her mother, Callie. Callihan blaming a medication used to treat mental mood disorders as the reason why the young girl is dead. But despite his confession, investigators say the motive is still unclear. We asked Loyola law professor Daniel Ciolino what he makes of the case.
It is as egregious a murder case as you can imagine. And it is one that's death eligible, certainly in Mississippi, certainly at the federal level.
Friday, the Tangipahoa Sheriff's Office told our cameras they have a strong case.
What I'm prepared to say is our case is stronger after interviewing him than before.
Ciolino says based on the confession from Callihan, a defense attorney will have a hard time trying his case in court.
That clearly will be all that his defense lawyers will have to work with. Is that either he was insane at the time of committing these offenses and thus should be not guilty by reason of insanity, or even if he is guilty, his impaired mental condition should be, the defense will argue, a mitigating factor, mitigating against a death sentence and in favor of a life sentence.
Friday, Callihan said he welcomes the death penalty.
For what I did, lethal injection is the easiest thing for me.
The defendant has done some heinous act, has brutally murdered an innocent victim, and he wants the death penalty. It's often not hard to find a jury to give him what he wants.
And Callihan's alleged accomplice, Victoria Cox, was also arrested yesterday. But unlike Callihan, she did not speak to reporters. Cox's involvement in this is unclear at the moment, but the Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Office says she was with Callihan and the two young girls sometime on Wednesday. Callihan will be held at Rankin County Jail while Cox will be at Raymond. Both Callihan and Cox are being charged with capital murder and sexual battery. And tonight, FBI New Orleans is asking anyone who has interacted with Callie or Erin Burnett, Daniel Callihan or Victoria Cox within the last 4 days to come forward with any information that could help investigators. We have a link on our website that you can send pictures or videos to the FBI New Orleans office.